Getting started here in a few moments. Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Eric. This will be a 30-minute breathwork and meditation class. We'll break this up. The first 15 minutes breathwork, back 15 minutes meditation. So I'm going to recommend the practice be done seated. So you can join me on the floor if you would like, or in a chair, whatever is supportive for you. Take this time to settle into your space, settle into our virtual space together. And starting to connect with the sensation of groundedness. What does it feel like to connect to the surface below you? Can you identify one area of the body that is making with the ground below it? And this could be at the sits bones, it could be at the feet, it could be the hands resting on top of the thighs, anywhere you might notice contact. And as we've come from either moving or from another activity into this new space, that connection to the ground can help us to find a settling in. We'll begin with some simple breath work. The first is just becoming aware that we as conscious beings can control our breath, that we do have the ability to take over the effort of our breathing. The breath will, of course, breathe itself without your assistance. We do, though, have that ability. We have that ability to begin deepening our inhales and lengthening our exhales, bringing in that conscious effort. We can direct our breath through the nose and out through the nose. We can direct the breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. We can direct the breath in through the mouth and out through either the nose or the mouth. And this is a fun one. You can direct the breath in through the nose and the mouth at the same time and let it go. All sorts of ways that we can consciously, with effort, control the breath. And so it's with that awareness of the different ways in which we can that we'll begin our first practice of circular breathing. Circular breathing is a continuous cycle. The inhale goes to the exhale back into the inhale. No beginning or end. This can be done in any pattern that you choose, in through the nose, out through the nose, in nose, out mouth, in mouth, out mouth. Just get curious about what works for you. How does each type of breathing impact you? We'll start at first. I'll keep a breath count, and then I'll let you go off on your own. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. And now continuing on your own time and noticing if a breath count works for you, if that structured practice is helpful right now, or if you would rather feel into a circle, feel into how long your inhale is and how long your exhale is. Getting curious about what works for you today and knowing that what works for you today may not be what worked yesterday or the day after. We're here in this moment. Your body's here in this moment. What works for your body today? With this breath pattern, in and out, continuous, right? A little movement, optional, of course. If you'd like, you can join me. And inhale, lengthening through the crown, growing tall through the spine. And then exhale, dropping the left ear to the left shoulder, opening the right side of the neck. Inhale, lifting up, growing tall through the crown. And then exhale, right ear, right shoulder. One more each side. Inhale, growing tall. Crown lifts. And exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Inhaling back to center. We'll get into the shoulders now. Inhale, the shoulders forward and up. And exhale, pulling them back and down. Inhaling the shoulders forward and up. And exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, back and down. And now allowing the body to settle back in, continuing circular breath, reconnecting with the ground. A little bit of conscious movement, conscious breath, noticing what that does energetically, and settling back into the breath. Hmm. We'll now introduce a breath hold at the top for triangular breathing. So in a moment, we'll inhale, then hold, and then exhale, and then we'll go right back into the inhale. In 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Trying that on your own time, your own pace, noticing how the breath hold feels for you. If anything comes up with the hold, as you continue to move through an inhale, the hold, and the exhale, back into the inhale. can incorporate this with our gentle neck exercise on the inhale, lifting tall through the crown, holding at the top, and exhale, dropping the left ear to the left shoulder, and then inhaling back up, holding at the top, growing tall, dropping shoulders, and then exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale to grow tall, dropping the shoulders down the back, and then exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, grow tall. Hold, pull the shoulders down the back, and exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Gentle, gentle, gentle. And inhaling back to center, holding, and letting it go. We'll introduce one more breath hold for box breathing. So we'll inhale, hold, exhale, hold. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. A few more on your breath count. Feeling into the difference between the hold at the top, hold at the bottom, working through and being with whatever comes up with this, knowing you are always in control. Two more full rounds. In, hold, out, hold, back into the in. And when you finish that second round, allowing the breath to begin to slowly and steadily move back into a natural rhythm, moving from conscious breath control to releasing and surrendering, relinquishing control. It's not always instant. It may take a few moments as you gently relinquish any holding, any breath count, any conscious effort. Just as we dialed up the level of conscious effort, can you dial down the level of conscious effort? Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be immediate. You sit in the role of the observer and witness your breath. With that intention, can you allow the breath to breathe you, trusting the body to do what it is built and natural to do? My body can breathe on its own. I trust that my body can breathe on its own, and allowing it to do that. Reconnecting now with the sensation of the ground below you as we move into the meditation portion of our time together, making any adjustments that feel right for you. You can be seated or lying down. As we begin this part of our time together, giving yourself lots of grace and lots of compassion. There's no right way to do this. The mind is powerful. Thoughts appear, discomfort appears, and you recognize a thought as a thought, a feeling as a feeling. You name it, be with it, resist chasing it. And if you chase, that's okay. The invitation is to call yourself back. One word can be helpful here. It's a reminder to come back. The word I like to use is home, calling myself back home. Home brings me back to the sensation of the ground below me, to witnessing and observing my breath. I'm not avoiding thoughts, I'm not avoiding discomfort. I'm regrounding myself, coming back into presence, coming back into what is here. And it's okay to do that over and over. It's okay to start again over and over. It may feel frustrating. It may feel impossible. Grace, compassion, and calling yourself back home. With each moment, feeling that connection to the ground, feeling the breath coming in to the body and leaving the body. And if it feels right, you can open up to additional sensation. Maybe there's a temperature in the room that you can sense. Maybe where there's exposed skin, you can feel the gentle movement of air through your space. And you feel clothes hanging on the body, contact, shirt, forearm, socks, toes, whatever it might be. Can you experience sensation? What is alive for you right now? Noticing as you experience sensation, if there is a story, or if there is an aversion, or if there is a preference, an attachment. Just noticing what comes up, noticing what you feel, how you feel, and then coming back home. Coming back home to what it is you feel with your body, just like our breath in the beginning of practice, to trust that the body can breathe, the body will breathe. And the same is true about sensation. The body will feel. The body does feel. So getting curious about what does it feel? What does it sense? Just being with sensation and allowing sensation to be present without story, without meaning, just being. Just allow the body to be. This is what's happening right now. This is what I'm experiencing right now. I can feel comfort, I can feel discomfort, just as I can feel sadness and joy. If the mind wants to wander and chase, call it back home. Use a focal point like the ground or your breath or the mantra of home. Over and over and over again. I hope that you are resting into this practice. We have a few more minutes together, and I just want to remind you I've got the time. So if your mind wants to know what time it is, or if we're going to go late, or any other thought around time, you gave yourself this space. I got you. Rest for a few more moments. Just being here. It is enough to be here. You are doing everything exactly right. And just being here is enough. Gently now, you can begin to bring small, subtle movements to the body. Maybe it's wiggling your fingers or toes, or your shoulders. Maybe it's rolling out the wrist or the ankles, or gently moving the neck. And if your eyes are closed down, taking this time to gently open them back up, allowing light to come back in. Scanning the room, naming objects, giving your body anything that it's needing, stretches or big yawns. Just with much appreciation, deep gratitude. I thank you for joining me for these practices. I hope that they've served you well. Please take any of the tools we used today out with you into the world. Leave anything else behind. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Be well.